Hello everyone. Today I am going to discuss about acidity of aromatic acids. It is the topic under chapter aromatic acids. In today's lecture I am going to discuss about acidic nature of aromatic acids and effect of substituents on acidity of aromatic acids, as well as we will also discuss about physical properties of aromatic acids. So, start with acidic nature of aromatic acids. The substance which gives H plus ions, that is proton, in their aqueous solution are termed as acids. Right? So, any organic compound or any compound or substances which releases or which have capacity to give or to donate H plus ion or proton in reaction or in aqueous mediums are known as aromatic acids. Right? See here, this property of aromatic acid is shown here in the reaction form. See, aromatic acid, that is acid containing the carboxylic acid group COOH. Right? So, carboxylic acid group in presence of water get ionized and releases H plus ion, right, and converted into carboxylate ion. Right? See, the aromatic acids ionize in their aqueous solution and give this carboxylate ion and H3O plus, that is H plus water molecule, H2O molecule. Right? So, we can say that here carboxylic acid or aromatic acid containing carboxylic acid groups can donate H plus ion or proton. That's why they are acidic in nature. Right? This is the answer why aromatic acids shows the acidic nature. Right? They can or they have ability to donate H plus ion. That's why they are acidic in nature. Now, this aromatic acid is considered as that they produces the resonance hybrid, right? And from the two contributing structures. See here, this one is the resonance structure of carboxylic acid group. This RCOOH group, carboxylic acid group, undergoes resonance effect. See, this pi bond or pi electrons which are between carbon and oxygen, carbonyl group, or you can say pi electrons in carbonyl group moves on the oxygen atom. Right? This pi bond between carbon and oxygen of carbonyl group get broken down and electron of this pi bond moves on the oxygen of carbonyl group. Right? Here in carboxylic acid group, two oxygen are present. One is of part of carbonyl group and the second oxygen is a part of OH group, hydroxyl group. Right? So, this pi electrons moves on the oxygen of carbonyl group, and simultaneously the lone pair of electron of oxygen of the OH group moves in between carbon and this oxygen and form the new pi bond here. See, like this. Right? So, lone pair of electron of this oxygen is used. That's why it acquires the positive charge. Right? And due to gaining of the extra electrons on this oxygen acquires the negative charge. Right? Now, see in this structure, this, as we know that oxygen having positive charge becomes unstable and it tries to stable by regaining its lone pair of electron. Right? So, this oxygen also try to regain its lone pair of electron, and this is happened with breaking down of this OH bond, right? this OH bond is broken down and electron of this bond moves on the oxygen, because more electronegativity of oxygen atom than hydrogen atom, right? So that's why electrons of this bond moves on the oxygen, and this oxygen acquire its lone pair of electron and becomes C double bond O carbonyl group, right? And H plus is released, and that's why on release of H plus ion, carboxylic acid is converted into carboxylate ion COO minus, right? So that's why carboxylic acid easily donate the H plus ion. Due to this positivity on this oxygen atom, this OH bond becomes weaker, right? As this bond becomes weaker, then acidic strength of acid will increase, because as this bond becomes weaker, easily H plus ion or proton get released by acidic group, right? And that's why acidic strength of this acid will increase, right? Another thing is that here this contributing structure 2, this resonance hybrid 2, it is less contributes towards the resonance. Why? Because the charge separation, right? Here positive and negative charge are separated, that is a charge separation. Due to this charge separation, this resonance hybrid is less contributing towards the resonance, right? That's why it is less stable, right, as compared to carboxylate ion. So the carboxylate ion, and that's why this becomes unstable due to charge separation, and that's why it releases the H plus ion and becomes stable in the form of carboxylate ion. Again, carboxylate ion formed after the release of this H plus ion is also resonance hybrid, right? It also shows the resonance, and having two contributing structure, they are structure 3 and structure 4, right? Both structure this carboxylate ion, both structure of this carboxylate ion contributing equivalent towards the resonance of this carboxylate ion. See here, bond or free electron on this oxygen atom make the double bond pi bond between carbon and this oxygen, and pi bond between this carbon and oxygen is broken down, and electrons of the bond move on the oxygen atom and become negatively charged, and this negatively charged oxygen becomes the double bonded with carbon, right? This one. So both structure are very similar, and both structure are equivalent and contribute equally towards the resonance hybrid. Right? And that's why it leads to the greater stability of the carboxylate ion, right? So carboxylate ion is more stable. That's why these carboxylic acids are acidic in nature, because carboxylate ion are stable. That's why it is remain in a such form, and let the hydrogen being free in the reaction mixture or in the aqueous solution, right? If this carboxylate ion is not stable, then it try to become stable and bind with the free proton H plus ion and make the again carboxylic acid molecule, right? And if there is a no free proton or released proton of the acid, then the compound does not shows the acidic nature. Next, ionization of aromatic acid and pKa value. As we know that in aqueous solution, aromatic acid exists in equilibrium with carboxylate ion and H3O plus ion, right? So from this reaction we can calculate the Ka, that is equilibrium constant, acid constant, right? You can also call the acid constant or equilibrium constant, right? Which shows the acidity of the or acidic strength of the aromatic acids, right? So it can be calculated by using this equation. Equation is Ka equal to general formula for this equilibrium constant is that concentration of the product divided by the concentration of reactant. Here two products are present, carboxylate ion and H3O plus ion, right? So concentration of carboxylate ion into concentration of the hydronium, that is H3O plus ion, right, divided by the concentration of RCOH only. Here H2O molecule is neglected because it is present into the high concentration, right, and it is used in small amount, that's why it is negligible or it can be neglected. K is the dissociation constant or equilibrium constant or acid constant, right, or you can say acid dissociation constant, right, and Ka value, if the Ka value of the acid is larger, then that means if this value is larger, that means the concentration of H3O plus ion is more, right? And if this concentration of H3O plus is higher, that means acid is stronger. Only strong acid shows the high concentration of H3O plus, right? As the concentration of H3O plus, or you can say H plus ion proton increases, that means that will lead to the increases in acidity of that acid, right? So if Ka value is higher, larger, then that means the value of this concentration of H3O plus is higher, that means acid is strong, right? And by using this Ka value, comparison of the strength of aromatic acid can be done, right? And to avoid exponential expression, the term pKa used. pKa is nothing but the K, here pK value is given. pK that is nothing but the negative logarithm of Ka value, right? And that is opposite. Smaller the value of pKa, stronger is the acid. Here different pKa values are given, right? Keep in mind that smaller the pKa value, stronger is the acid is stronger, right? So here different acids, examples of acids are given, aromatic acids with structure and pKa value. For example, orthohydroxybenzoic acid, that is nothing but salicylic acid, and its pKa value is 2.9. Metahydroxybenzoic acid has pKa value 4.3. Parahydroxybenzoic acid has the pKa value 4.5. See that this indicate the that position of the substituent on aromatic acid ring also affect the acidity of the acid, right? So from this or ortho, meta and parahydroxybenzoic acid, orthohydroxybenzoic acid is stronger, right, because it has the lowest pK value as compared to metahydroxy and parahydroxybenzoic acid, right? So different pK value of different aromatic acids are given: terthalic acid, isothalic acid, thalic acid. If two carboxylic acid group are present on the ring, then it is the thalic acid. When it is present to ortho to each other, that is then it is known as the thalic acid, right? If these two carboxylic acid group are present at 1,3 position to each other, then it is the isothalic acid. And when these two carboxylic acid group are present at 1,4 position to each other, then it is terthalic acid, right? So different examples are given. Then orthomethyl benzoic acid, that is orthotoluic acid, and it has the pK value 3.9. Now, effects of substituent on acidity of aromatic acid. Again, the effect of substituent on acidity of aromatic acid can be studied into two parts: nature of substituent and position of substituent, because nature of substituent and position of substituent on the ring affect the acidity of aromatic acid, right? Now, there are two types of nature for substituents, are either electron releasing groups or electron withdrawing groups, right? Substituents are either electron releasing groups or electron withdrawing groups, right? Both have the different effect on the acidity of aromatic acid, right? Like same position of substituent, right? On benzoic acid ring, other substitution are present or substituent present, whether it is electron releasing group or electron withdrawing group. But again, it affect that at which position it is present, either ortho, meta or para position, right? So again, if same groups are present on the ring, but when position is different, then its effect on acidity of aromatic acid is different, right? That means when, for example, benzoic acid has the hydroxyl group, as we seen in this structure. See here in benzoic acid, OH group present at ortho position, here at meta and here at para position, and all three have the different pK value. That means position of this group has the different effect on the acidity of aromatic acid. Now, before starting the effect of substituent on acidity of aromatic acid, we should clear about that how the acidity of aromatic acid get affected, or which type of factors affect the acidity of aromatic acids, right? See, first, capacity of acid to release proton in reaction, right? So any factor or any effect that increases the capacity of aromatic acid to release proton in reaction, or that facilitate or make the easy release of the proton into the reaction or aqueous medium, that all type of factor increases the acidity of aromatic acid, right? Or any factor or any effect that decreases the capacity of acid to release the proton in reaction or aqueous medium, that will lead to the decrease in acidity of aromatic acid. Same second factor, stability of the substituted carboxylate ion formed, right? When acid releases the H plus ion, it is converted into carboxylate ion, right? So stability of carboxylate ion also affect the acidity of aromatic acid. If carboxylic acid is stable, then acidity of the acid increases, right? So any factor or any effect that increases the stability of carboxylate ion formed, then it will lead to the increase in acidic strength of that aromatic acid, right? So two important factors are capacity of acid to release proton and stability of the carboxylate ion, right? That govern the acidity of aromatic acid. Now first, effect of electron releasing groups on acidity of aromatic acids, right? Here see one figure is given. In this benzoic acid, this one is aromatic acid, to that electron releasing group is attached. Here electron releasing effect is shown by this arrow, right? This G, that is the group, or this arrow indicates the release of electron towards the aromatic ring, right? That's why it is the electron releasing group. So electron releasing groups releases ERG, that means electron releasing groups releases electrons towards carboxylate ion formed or into the aromatic ring system, right? So aromatic ring system, so ultimately on the carboxylic group, right? And on release of proton, carboxylic group becomes the carboxylate ion, right? So it intensifies the negative charge of this carboxylate ion, right? Or in any ion, a specific charge is intensified, then that charge or that ion becomes unstable. Here, negative charge of the carboxylate ion get intensified due to the increase in electron density on this oxygen atom, negatively charged oxygen atom, right? That will lead to the destabilization of the carboxylate ion relatively to the undissociated acids, right? And that will lead to decrease in acidic strength of acids, right? So electron releasing group decreases the acidity of aromatic acids, right? Electron withdrawing groups. Electron withdrawing groups withdraws electrons from aromatic system. See here, figure is given in which showing that this group withdraw or abstract the electron from the aromatic ring system, right? So electron withdrawing group withdraws electrons from aromatic system, right? That's why disperse the negative charge on carboxylate ion, right? So charge on the negative charge on the carboxylate ion also affected by this electron withdrawing group, right? That's why it will lead to the dispersion of the negative charge of the carboxylate ion, right? So that means negativity of the charge or negativity on the carboxylate ion decreases, right? As negativity on carboxylate ion decreases, that will lead to the stabilization of carboxylate ion relatively to the undissociated acids, and that will lead to the increase in acidic strength of acids, right? So electron withdrawing groups increases the acidic strength of acid, right? Both points keep in mind. Electron withdrawing groups increases the acidic strength of acids by stabilization of carboxylate ion, and electron releasing group decreases the acidity of the aromatic acid by destabilization of the carboxylate ion, right? In another sense, or in terms of release of H plus ion, as we see in first reaction that this or resonance in that this oxygen when carboxylic acid group shows the resonance, in second structure we see that this oxygen of the OH group acquire the positive charge. There is a charge separation due to resonance, right? And this oxygen of this OH bond acquire the positive charge, so it become unstable, right? And releases the H plus ion, right? So when positivity of this oxygen of this carboxylic acid group, not carboxylate ion, right? Carboxylic undissociated carboxylic acid in carboxylic acid positive charge on this oxygen increases, it makes the OH bond much weaker and easy release of the H plus ion. So electron withdrawing group when present in the ring, then it withdraws the electron. That's why positivity on this oxygen atom increases, and that's why OH bond becomes much weaker and releases the H plus ion readily, right? So in that terms also acidity of the acid will increase. Same in electron releasing group. Electron releasing group releases the electrons toward the carboxylic acid group, right, in an undissociated carboxylic acid group, and that's why positivity of this oxygen atom, right, during resonance, positivity on this oxygen atom will decreases. That's why OH bond becomes stronger and not easy release of the H plus ion, or less release of the H plus ion. That's why it also decreases the acidic strength of aromatic acids. Now different effect of the different groups at different position. So first groups showing plus I effect. Plus I effect, that means I indicate the inductive effect, right? Now when in suffix of any effect, inductive effect, resonance effect or mesomeric effect, when plus sign is present, that indicate the electron releasing effect, electron releasing inductive effect, right? In short, plus sign indicate the electron releasing effect and negative sign indicate the electron withdrawing effect, right? Here plus I effect, that means electron releasing inductive effect, right? And you already study about the inductive effect. Inductive effect is nothing but the effect regarding the transmission of the unequal sharing of the electrons of bond or bonding electrons through a chain of atom, right? Through a chain of atom in molecule. And because of this inductive effect, there is a formation of dipole into the covalent bond, right? So it is the inductive effect, right? So examples of this type of group which shows the plus I effect or electron releasing inductive effect are methyl group, ethyl group, right? In short, alkyl group. So this due to having electron releasing inductive effect, these groups tend to increase the electron density on the oxygen atom of OH group. Increases the electron density on oxygen atom of OH group, right? That's why it decreases its polarity, and that means decreases the positivity on oxygen atom, as we discussed, right, earlier, that positivity on this oxygen atom decreases. That's why polarity between OH bond decreases and make the release of H plus ion difficult, right? That's why this type of group decreases the acidic strength of aromatic acids, right? Such groups have the acid weakening effect, right, when it is present at especially para and meta position, right? Present at para and meta position, right? But effect relatively more in meta position than para position, right? So here relative acidic strength of the acid is given. Benzoic acid is more acidic than metamethyl benzoic acid, and this one is more acidic than the para-methyl benzoic acid, right? So the group showing the electron releasing inductive effect decreases the polarity into the OH bond, right? And due to decreasing polarity in OH bond, release of the H plus becomes difficult, and that's why it will lead to the decreasing acidic strength of acid. Then groups showing plus M and minus I effect. Plus M, that means electron releasing mesomeric effect and electron withdrawing inductive effect, right? The groups like hydroxyl group, NH2 group, OCH3 group, chloride group, etc. having the electron releasing mesomeric effect and electron withdrawing inductive effect, and they shows the showing different behavior at ortho, meta and para positions, right? Mesomeric effect is also nothing but the polarity due to the interaction between pi electrons or pi bond and lone pair of electrons, right? At ortho and para positions, electron releasing mesomeric effect dominates over inductive effect, that is electron withdrawing inductive effect, right? That's why decreases the acidic strength. But at meta position, because here see electron releasing effect is dominates over electron withdrawing effect. That means here electron releasing effect is more, and as we know that when electron releasing effect is more, then it will lead to the decrease in acidic strength, right? At meta position, this group shows the electron withdrawing effect only, electron withdrawing inductive effect only. That's why it stabilizes the carboxylate ion, right, and increases the acidity. Then when this group present at ortho or para. Here examples or comparison of acidity of different aromatic acid is given. Orthohydroxy benzoic acid, that is salicylic acid. Here see, in all cases ortho substituted acids are stronger acids, and reason or mechanism is unknown, but this is known as the ortho effect, right? It is known as the ortho effect. So orthohydroxy benzoic acid is more acidic than metahydroxy benzoic acid, and metahydroxy benzoic acid is more acidic than benzoic acid, and benzoic acid is more acidic than parahydroxy benzoic acid. Can you understand this? See, because of at meta position electron withdrawing, when OH group is present at meta position, it produces the electron withdrawing inductive effect, and it will lead to the increase in acidity than unsubstituted benzoic acid, right? And when this one is present at para position, it decreases the acidity of unsubstituted benzoic acid, right? So it is the order of acidity. Now, as I discussed, ortho effect, right? When OH group at ortho position, acidic strength due to stabilization of carboxylate ion is shown, right? And it is due to the intramolecular hydrogen bonding, right? See, salicylic acid form the or salicylate ion, that after release of H plus ion, this make the intramolecular hydrogen bonding, and it make the salicylate ion more stabilized, right? That's why it shows the more acidity. Then groups showing electron withdrawing mesomeric and electron withdrawing inductive effect, right? The groups like nitro group, aldehyde group, cyanide group, SO3H sulfonic acid group, etc. These groups having the polar multiple bonds, as we know that in all this bond, here nitrogen double bonded to 2 oxygen atom, here carbon is double bonded to oxygen atom, here in CN carbon is triple bonded to nitrogen, and here also oxygen are double bonded to the sulfur atom, right? So having the polar multiple bonds, right, and withdraw the electrons of the oxygen atom of the OH group of the carboxylic acid, right? And due to, and that it is this is due to the electron withdrawing mesomeric and electron withdrawing inductive effect, right? And that's why it will lead to the increase in acidic strength of the aromatic acids, right? These groups disperse the negative charge on carboxylate ion and stabilize it, right? Due to electron withdrawing effect, these groups stabilize the carboxylate ion by dispersion of the negative charge, right? Now when these groups present at meta position, it shows electron withdrawing inductive effect only, right, and less stabilize the anion when it is present at meta position, right? But at ortho and para position, this group shows both electron withdrawing mesomeric and electron withdrawing inductive effect, right? And it stabilizes the carboxylate ion greater than when it is present at meta position, right? That's why meta substituted acids are less acidic than ortho and para substituted, right? See here, order of the acidity is given. Orthonitrobenzoic acid is more stronger acid, more acidic or stronger acid than para-nitrobenzoic acid. Para-nitrobenzoic acid is stronger acid than meta-nitrobenzoic acid, and meta-nitrobenzoic acid is more acidic than benzoic acid. That means this all group increases the acidity of the benzoic acid, right? Either it is present at ortho, meta or para position. All ortho, meta, para substituted aromatic acid with this type of group is more stronger than unsubstituted benzoic acid, right? Now effects of halogens. The halogens having electron withdrawing inductive effect. As we know that halogens show the electron withdrawing inductive effect, right, and electron releasing the resonance effect, right, but inductive effect is stronger than resonance effect, right. So when chlorine present at para position, its electron withdrawing effect, electron withdrawing inductive effect, that is opposed by its electron releasing resonance effect, but inductive effect is stronger, right, than resonance effect. So overall effect is electron withdrawing effect, right, and that's why due to electron withdrawing effect, carboxylate ion becomes stable, right, and that's why chlorobenzoic acid is stronger acid than benzoic acid, right, unsubstituted benzoic acid. But when chlorine present at meta position, it operate only electron withdrawing effect, right, so that carboxylate ion becomes much more stabilized, right, and therefore metachlorobenzoic acid is stronger than para-chlorobenzoic acid, right. Orthobenzoic acid is more stronger than both meta and para isomers due to ortho effect, as we discussed, right. So what is the order of the acidity of these aromatic acids? Orthochlorobenzoic acid is more acidic or stronger acid than metachlorobenzoic acid. Metachlorobenzoic acid is stronger acid than parachlorobenzoic acid, and parachlorobenzoic acid is stronger acid than benzoic acid, unsubstituted benzoic acid, right. One point discussed should be discussed, that is exceptional behavior, right. Any group, whether electron releasing or electron withdrawing group, when present at ortho position, that increases the acidic strength of aromatic acids, right, and this effect is called ortho effect, right. Its exact mechanism is or behavior it is not completely explained, right, and simply it is known as ortho effect, right. Let's see some overview about the physical properties of aromatic acids. First of all, state aromatic acids are generally colorless solid. Benzoic acid occurs at white pearly flax having melting point 395 Kelvin, right, that is 122 degrees Celsius. Practically all aromatic acids are insoluble in water. Benzoic acid only slightly soluble in water, but more soluble in hot water, alcohol, etc. Then melting point and boiling point. The boiling point of aromatic acids are high, and this is due to the different reasons. First one is OH bond is more polarized because of the presence of electron attracting carbonyl group in the adjacent position, right? And aromatic acids exist as cyclic dimers held together by two hydrogen bonds, right? Here cyclic dimer of benzoic acid is given C. Due to formation of the hydrogen bond, intermolecular hydrogen bond between two carboxylate group or carboxylic acid group C, hydrogen of the OH group of one carboxylic acid make the hydrogen bond with oxygen, carbonyl oxygen of another carboxylic acid group, right? So it formed the dimer or cyclic dimer of benzoic acid, right? The melting point of aromatic acids are generally high, and this may be due to the reason that planar benzene ring in aromatic acids can fit in more closely in crystal structure. It forms the compact or packed crystal structure. That's why it requires the high energy in the form of temperature to separate out these molecules, and that's why it has the high melting point, right? Here melting and boiling points of some aromatic acids are given, right? Benzoic acid has the melting point 395 Kelvin while boiling point 5 to 3 Kelvin, right? Orthotoluic acid, metatoluic acid, paratoluic acid and phenyl acetic acid has the different melting point and boiling point, right? Thank you.